CTV family. Catch us live on your TV.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, it is freezing in Cape Town, and I really thought that we had entered the beautiful spring, but apparently not. So please do make sure that you're staying at home, you're staying safe, you're drinking your hot drinks, your hot chocolate, your coffee, and obviously you're tuned in to the biggest, the baddest, the most hip and happening show right here on channel 263. If you've missed everything that has happened before time, worry not, guys. You can still tune in tomorrow from the hours of 7 to 8 o'clock to catch up with this incredible, beautiful episode. And joining us in the studio today is someone who is passionate about something that I think is going to help every young person, considering the fact that we are moving into the we're in the fourth industrial revolution. We've entered that time where digital things are so important. So why not actually teach our younger people about digital and actually make sure that they are using it for the correct purposes, that they are safe online? And Ewebranger is going to teach our kids just that, making sure that they are up to date with everything that's happening in digital. But we're going to find out more about what it is that Ewebranger does. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Khumalo, who's going to be speaking to us about what exactly is Ewebranger. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much. It's lovely to be here.
Thank you so much. Now, Phakamile, one thing I want to know, if someone has never heard of the word Ewebranger, what do you want them to think when they hear about Ewebranger?
So the first thing is that Ewebranger is a digital literacy program that is designed to allow young people, so it's centered around young people.
Yeah.
And it's designed to allow young people to gain critical skills and knowledge around online safety and media literacy, which then they can use to create innovative campaigns and advocacy work that promote safe internet usage and champion their rights into the digital world. So it's really about how young people can become digital citizens who know how to use the internet responsibly and encourage their peers to do so. So it's really, really focused on young people gaining critical skills around online safety and digital literacy, and then going out into their communities and teaching their peers about how to stay safe online.
And now one thing I actually want to speak about right now is we all know that we have entered literally a phase or a stage or a revolution where social media and media in general, digital skills are so important, especially for the upcoming future. Why is it important for our young people and our younger kids to be inclined? Because some people can be like, no, they'll just learn about it in matric, or they'll learn about it when they're going to university. But why is it important that we groom them from a very young age?
So the reason why, and I think the pandemic, one of the things that it's exposed to us, the coronavirus pandemic, is that we are moving into a digital space, and when things like this pandemic happened, we closed schools, we practiced social distancing, so there was a lot of staying away from each other, and the only way we could communicate was through our devices, right? Through our laptops, through our phones, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram. And so it is really critical now more than ever that we equip our young people with skills on how to navigate the digital world in a responsible and safe manner. So it's not just about how to write a message on WhatsApp, but it's about creating critical thinkers and young people who are digital citizens, who know how to use the internet responsibly, who know what to do and what not to do, and then also champion their rights into the digital world and empower other people to be safe online, but also to become critical thinkers of what actually is the internet and how can we use it to better our lives, how can we use it to advance opportunities that exist. So a lot of young people were able to get onto to carry on with schooling on the internet, and how do they then become confident users of the internet? How do they do their research online? How do they communicate with their friends responsibly? How do they continue to do the things that they're passionate about on social media and on the online space, without having to worry about cyber ills, without having to worry about being cyberbullied and all those things? So it's really about ensuring that our young people are able to take advantages that the internet has to offer, and feeling safe and knowing how to act, how to report, how to flag, how to block when things get out of hand. So that's really just about empowering them to be responsible internet users.
Right.
And I think more than ever, this pandemic has shown that it's really, really important.
Yeah. And I absolutely agree. And And I love that we're actually teaching them what's right and what's wrong, so that they can actually gain advantages and gain all the positives the digital age has to offer. Now, another thing that I want to know is, we've spoken about what it is that you do, but how exactly actually do you do it? Do you go into school as Ewebrangers and then you teach the kids there, or do you have campaigns and projects? What goes into actually making sure that Ewebrangers run, and how do you connect with the young children?
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about more of what we're doing this year rather than what we've been previously doing. So previously we've been recruiting via schools, where we go into the school and we form a partnership with the school, and we're able to then get the learners. But again, with this pandemic, we've had to really transform our program, and there are really huge benefits that we have now taken, and we've now implemented the program online. And so what will happen with the Ewebrangers that are coming in this year in 2020 is that the program is completely online. Everything is online. They go onto an online platform where they will do the training, and then they be able then to do activities, online activities, where it's the hash play competition that I'll talk to later about, as well as other advocacy work online that around empowering other young people and creating innovative campaigns. That's also a big part of Ewebrangers, that once you've learned and been trained about online safety, how are you spreading the knowledge? And our Ewebrangers are spreading the knowledge through creating innovative campaigns. So like creating a 2-minute video about what they've learned at Ewebrangers, and then they spread it and share it with their friends and family. So it's really about the individual and what the individual can do as a young person to share the knowledge and start the advocacy work around being an ambassador of the program, being an online safety ambassador, and ensuring that other young people also have the knowledge that they've gained through the Ewebrangers program. And I think it's the transformation of going online has really had a great impact on the numbers. So we're able to reach more than 200 or 300 young people at a time. And so it's really about taking advantage again of the internet and the positives that it can bring, and efficiency that it can bring to our everyday life. And I think it's really amazing and phenomenal. And we are really excited to see what kind of campaigns that our young people are going to be creating in 2020.
Right, and then the people who get to be part of the program, are they chosen by you, or do they just go on the online and they sign up? How does that process go?
Okay, so on the 1st of August, we officially launched our recruitment process, where we wanted to recruit more than 150 to 200 young people from all around South Africa, all 9 provinces. And we've got a good number of representation from all 9 provinces. And the recruitment was from the 1st of August until the 31st, so until today, where we really went all out on social media, promoting the program and ensuring that our young people have access to be able to enter and register into the program. So far, we have 150 young people that have registered to take part into the 2020 program, and that's how we really got them. And I think it's really a phenomenal way of getting a good number of young people from all across the 9 provinces to participate, because previously we've only had 3 provinces. And so now we are all in all 9 provinces, and young people can feel safe while doing the program, because it's going to be in the comfort of their own homes. And so that's really a high point for us at Ewebrangers.
Right, and something you mentioned, and you said we were going to speak about this later on, is what is the competition that goes into Ewebrangers, and how actually are we keeping the children involved and all of that? Just let me know what the program is doing when it's running.
Okay, so the first phase of the program is about getting our young people skilled. So doing the training with them and supporting them through the training and gaining of knowledge. And then once they have gained the knowledge, then they take part in various outreach programs and outreach activities. So our primary school Ewebrangers get to take part in what we call child monitors and child spotters. So basically it's about young people learning how to identify disinformation and misinformation online, and in our print media and in our online media, and being able to then report disinformation, because that's also another big issue that we are facing, especially when young people tend to rely on news that is online. So a big part of that is helping our young people understand the importance of fighting disinformation and fighting what is commonly known as fake news, but we prefer, at Media Mountain Africa, we prefer to call it disinformation,
Yeah.
and ensuring that our young people have access to the right kind of content to inform their decision making. And then the second part of Ewebranger is with our high school learners, where they take part in our online game called Hash Play. I would really encourage our young people to go onto our Hash Play. It's online, so that's not just accessible to our Ewebrangers, but it's accessible to everyone across the country.
Yeah.
Where they can go online. It's www.hashplay.co.za. You go on there and you sign up using your account, your Gmail or whatever email account, or on Facebook, and you can play the game. It's really a fun edutainment game that teaches you about how to stay safe while having fun.
Yeah.
So I'd really encourage our young people to be on that. So that's our high school learners. They partake in that, and there's some really cool incentives and cool prizes that they can win. And then our bigger competition is, like I said, is the Know My Digital World campaign.
Yeah.
That's where they create videos that they submit to me, and then an independent adjudicators audit those videos, and then the best video wins a prize. And what prizes have been given previously have been cell phones and tablets. And this is just to encourage our young people. We don't want our young people to shy away from the online space.
Yeah.
There are a lot of dangers, but there's also some good stuff. So by giving them tablets, once they've been trained about digital literacy, then we are confident that they will behave and act in a manner that represents Ewebranger values around online safety and good digital behavior, and creating a good digital footprint in the online space.
And I agree. This age, people really need to be knowing about it. And if we can teach them safety before we literally push them into the world, so that they can thrive in a world that's literally going to be very much so digital in the near future. Now, before I let you go, I need you to let me know where we can find out more about Ewebrangers, because I know some young people out there are very much so interested. So they want to know where they can find out more about it. They want to know maybe if they can contact you if they have more information. Please just let me know with those details.
Okay, so if you are a young person and you're interested in the Ewebrangers program, please send me an email on webrangersa@gmail.com. webrangersa@gmail.com. If you are interested in partaking in 2021, because we already have an intake for 2020, but if you are interested in participating in the Ewebrangers 2021 intake, please also send me an email on Ewebrangers SA, but also follow us on our social media platforms. So on Facebook, we are Ewebrangers SA. Facebook, we are Ewebrangers SA. On Twitter, we are Media Matters ZA.
Right.
Media Matters ZA. And on Instagram, we are Ewebrangers ZA. Okay. Please pop us a message, tell us that you're interested, and then we can shortlist you. And then once our 2020 intake starts off, then we can send you the relevant documents so that you can register.
Oh, that's
but if you're a young person that maybe doesn't know how to start being safe on the internet, please go onto our website, webrangers.co.za. This is information that you can get now as you go onto our website. There's information around how to stay safe. There's information about what you do when you're in trouble. There's information about our agony aunt, which I'd really encourage our young people to invest some time in having an overview of. Agony aunt is a private agony aunt that is situated in our offices in Parkhurst, and they offer help and direction. Whether if a young person is feeling doubtful or that doesn't know what to do about an incident that has happened on social media or on the online space. So if you're curious, if you want to know stuff,
have to let you go because our time is up. But I do hope that people are going to go on our socials, and if actually there's anything that you would like us to let our viewers know, we can just link it at the end of the interview or anything like that. So please do. You can email us all that information. Right now, though, we're going to take a little bit of a short break, guys, and we'll see you after this.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.